We are delighted to be running Denny's Fest again this year.
Denny's Fest has got something for everybody. We've got tattoos, half-price haircuts, barbecue, bar, live music from local acts, and raising money for local charities.
We have been part of the Tunbridge Wells community for the last 21 years. This festival is in memory of my father, who raised over £75,000 in his lifetime for local causes, and we would like to give something back to our community.
14 Hours got involved in Denny's Fest after Storm brought me to Tunbridge Wells and given me the chance to open up my own studio. It didn't take long to see that Tunbridge Wells is a very community-driven town. Tattooing itself is a great platform with huge exposure, and it made perfect sense to put the two together.
This year we are supporting the Pickering Cancer Drop-In Centre, which helps local people through cancer.
In May 2018, I started having some symptoms that were a bit strange, bladder symptoms, and I went to the doctor, and after a lot of investigations it turns out I had a very rare form of appendix cancer that was starting to invade my bladder. Lots of investigations because it was so rare, and I've had 2 big operations, a few organs removed, including my ovaries and my womb, which is what makes this little guy so special, because we had emergency IVF just before my first operation and my hysterectomy, and we created embryos, and my best friend offered to carry him for me, and he is now 10 weeks old. Pickering actually came in the middle of my cancer journey. I was sat in Knockcuts having a cup of coffee, and I suddenly couldn't stop crying. And I'd heard about the Pickering through word of mouth, and I just rang and said, I need to talk to someone. I'm stuck in Knockcuts and I can't move. And Polly answered the phone, and she talked me through what was an anxiety attack, and basically explained to me that although my cancer journey we thought was finished, I needed TLC after to come to terms with what had happened to me. It was post-traumatic stress. That was the day that we all went into lockdown, so she said she couldn't see me physically but could support me over the telephone. And as the years gone on, she's been there for me over the phone, and now we've started being able to meet face to face, and Pickering basically saved my life.
Pickering don't just support the cancer sufferers themselves, they also support partners as well. So obviously I've been through my own journey quite closely related to Maya's, but also with its own challenges and its own frustrations and pain. And Polly and Caroline have been talking me through the various stages that Maya's going through on her sort of second and third diagnoses for about 6 months now. It makes all the difference to be able to, you know, Maya will go off and have her hand massage, and I'll be there still just moaning away to Polly.
Hello everybody, I'm Polly from Pickering. A massive thank you to Storm and Az for choosing our charity for the Denny's Fest. We are so grateful as a charity, because what this will do for us is shout from the rooftops and the networking side for Pickering to let people know out there that we are here for you. The exposure this will give us will be phenomenal. So thank you all so much, and love and hugs to you all, and look forward to seeing you on the 24th and 25th of July.